What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that all of you guys are having a wonderful evening. Let me just go ahead and say that the interview Lisa Raye McCoy did with Carlos King was so good. She was talking about her time, in Hollywood, starting with being Diamond on the Players Club and, her TV roles on All of Us and Single Ladies. She talked about her time as the First Lady and Turks and Caicos. Shout out to the Caribbean. I've never been to Turks and Caicos, but I would love to go one day. But she just talked about, her life and her accomplishments. One aspect, though, that was really juicy, really interesting was Carlos asked her about Nicole Murphy and about how Nicole Murphy was with Lisa's husband. And Lisa said, like she's very, one thing I love about Lisa Raye, and shout out to Chi-Town, she's the Brat sister. She's very down to earth. She's very open, very transparent. And but she cut it off. Like she didn't tell all her tea, right? She just stopped and said, some of this business, some business is my business. I'm going to leave it here. She's grown with it. But I want you guys to hear this clip, and I will give some commentary and my thoughts at the end, but Lisa let us know exactly what it was with Nicole Murphy, because word around the curve, and shout out to Wendy Williams, this is not the first, probably not even the last person that Nicole has been with who was married. Let's go ahead and let's listen to Lisa talking to Carlos.
You alleged too that Nicole Murphy had relations with your ex-husband. Were you two friends?
Mm-hmm. Birthday parties. I've been to her house. She was at my bachelorette party. But you know what? At that time, my mother told me then. She said, but you got to watch down there. And I was like, who? I said, the one dancing. She said, yes, that's Eddie Murphy's wife. She said, you got to watch that one.
Current wife at the time or ex at the time?
I want to say, I think she was still married. They were still married. And I was like, no, And so, when your mom tell you something about new school, you feel like you old school, And she was right.
How'd you find that out?
I had checked the manifest of my plane, because we owned a plane. And so when you check that list, it says all the people that have rode on the plane. And she didn't ride on it with me. And nor did she receive an invitation from me. So if you had a girlfriend that has her own island, I would think that you would call and say, hey, girl, I'm coming, because I was getting everybody to come. So why you would accept an invitation from him and you don't even know him is unbeknownst to me. I don't know how that could happen. Do you? I guess not.
I never owned a private plane or
Not that part.
I don't know, but the meaning, yes, this is too rich for me. The manifest, the list, like, damn. So you saw her name on the list.
And I tried to call her. And, at first she said, no, I haven't been to Turks and Caicos. I have not been. And it was like, well, wait a minute, And then I called again, and then she stopped answering the phone. So at the time she was dating, at this time,
Michael
when
Strahan.
I found out, she was dating Michael Strahan. So I called him. And I said, hey, do you know anything about this? And, we talked or whatever. And I said, well, let me send you a tape that I have of proof. And so I did.
What tape? What was on the tape?
It was a tape of her and Michael when she was dropping Michael off at the private airport in her car. And they opened the gate and they pulled up to the plane, and she gets out and he gets out, and I go, oh, I didn't know y'all knew each other. And I'm going to leave it right there, because that part is my business. The other part is someone else's business, which I've never, would speak on. But for me, that was enough. It was like, wow, I'm going to whoop your ass.
Lisa, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's just how much I was just like, what, bitch, you don't do that? Friends don't do that now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that I would think an enemy would do, or somebody that I just don't know. But someone that you have to watch your girl. Where I come from, south side of Chicago, that's an ass whooping.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there. I just wanted y'all to hear that clip, right? Shout out to the South Side of Chicago. I've only been once and I loved it. But yeah. Pretty much, Chi-Town and other places, that is a reason to get off into somebody's behind because why would you lie and then she avoided her phone calls? Oh, Nicole Murphy. I don't know if y'all remember when Nicole was on Wendy Williams and Wendy pulled up. It was Leela Rashad's husband at that time. Yeah. Y'all remember Leela Rashad Gorgeous was on Waiting to Exhale and also on the Wayans Brothers. Shout out to Leela. Um, but Nicole was with her husband. I knew it's multiple people in Hollywood, Nicole, and she's a gorgeous woman. I mean, she was married to Eddie Murphy. I don't understand why she feels the need to date married men. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I just wanted you guys to hear that. Go listen to the entire podcast if you have time. It's really good. I think that Lisa did an excellent job. Just answering questions. Carlos did a really good job actually letting her speak and getting all of her thoughts out. But the fact that she had proof, you know what I mean? Because the pilots have to, list everybody on the plane for insurance purposes, but also if there is a wreck, God forbid, but if there's a wreck, you need to know who was on the plane and, the DNA and all that good stuff. So the fact that she, didn't tell Lisa that she was coming to Turks and Caicos. And like I said, I've never been, but a lot of the Caribbean islands are very small. Now, the one that I did go to, I mean, I've been to a couple, but the smaller they are with anywhere, right? The more people people, especially an island, okay? I mean, everybody knows everybody. And of course, Lisa, they're going to know her because she's a Hollywood actress. Nicole Murphy, same, especially her connection with Eddie Murphy. So people talk. Yeah, there's no way that they would not have let her know. Lisa was talking about how her staff would be really uncomfortable. Like they had a butler because her husband was pretty much like the prime minister, the president of Turks and Caicos. So they had housekeeping staff and live-in staff there. But she said that certain women would try to come to the house or try to call. I'm like, I mean, he was he was, I don't even want to say sloppy. He was like disrespectful. And I think that's what Carlos said, was he disrespectfully cheating? And of course, no cheating is respectful, but just to do so blatantly in someone's face just lets you know how little they think of you, right? Like he wasn't trying to sneak around. He wasn't trying to, lie. Like he was flying Nicole Murphy, her friend. I mean, she said that Nicole was at her bachelorette party. And her mom told her, that you need to watch her. And back then, she was like, "What? Who? Nicole? She's married to Eddie Murphy." And her mom was like, yeah, I know. Watch her." And Lisa's like, "My mom was right." So listen, you gotta listen to your gut. Listen to, if you're close with your mom, listen to your mom. But that is so crazy, right? That she would think that she would come. I mean, like, what did she think that Lisa wouldn't find out? Or I don't know how that would work because not, I mean, even if she didn't know that she flew there on a private plane, which again, I don't know how she wouldn't think that she would know that. But a lot of the islands they're just small. And people, if she's the first lady, she's married to the prime minister, then word is going to get around extremely quick. That is crazy. But I just wanted you guys to listen to that clip because, oh, and when she said that she showed Michael, because she did give Michael the tape. And Carlos asked her, did Michael break up with Nicole right away? And she said no. But we do know that they did break off their engagement. And I mean, I don't know, obviously, what went on in their relationship, but I'm sure Michael seeing that tape from Lisa let him know that Nicole was not trustworthy. You know what I mean? And again, like I said, this Lisa's husband was not the only married man that Nicole was with. Wendy Williams had it on her on her full screen, her backdrop. And Nicole got up and was, pretending like she was gonna choke her on the show when he's like, don't do it, don't do it. Because she was caught out there outside kissing Leela Rashawn's husband. So what is going on? Y'all know I just made that video about that dude doctor just being free with it at his clinic. People do not care. I'm like, what is going on? What happened to hotel rooms and being a sneaky link? They are just out there. They are just out there. She was really kissing Leela Rashawn's husband outside, and then flying in Lisa Raye's husband's private plane to Turks and Caicos. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, I don't know what people are thinking. I guess at some point people you don't care. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand it myself. Nicole Murphy could have almost any, man that she wants. She's a gorgeous woman. I don't understand why she continues to go after married men. But that's some work that's some inward, work that she has to do. But I'm glad that Lisa stopped it. I'm glad that she didn't, catch an assault charge. I'm glad that she handled her business like a grown woman, and she, she felt like she couldn't trust her husband, so she divorced him. And she said that they're still friends to this day, though. Like, she said that they'll talk on the phone and she'll ask him questions about, were you with this woman or were you with that woman? And he'll tell her straight up, like, yeah. And she said that some women to this day will smile on her face because, Black Hollywood is real small. Those circles are really small. And she said that some people will smile on her face and don't even know that she knows that they were with her husband. I'm telling y'all, the world is small, like microscopic. My goodness. Forget the 6 degrees of separation. I feel like it's a lot, especially social media, just globalization. It's made the world a lot more accessible and a lot smaller. But anyway, those are my thoughts. You guys let me know if you listened to the interview with Carlos King and Lisa. She did a phenomenal job. What do you guys think about what she said about Nicole Murphy? Just wow, it blows my mind. Anyway, drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk with you in the next one. Take care, aces. Bye.